going up, Rita? Are you ready? Yeah. I said it. Are you ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, Eagles!
Junior, no pressure. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game.
That's right.
Just aim for no blinks and turnovers. And you do fine. This is your moment. Enjoy it.
Let's go, baby! Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And a crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. And here is the starting five to begin the year for the Eagles. Day, the new team captain, returns to run the point, while we see a new face at the 2 position, with Junior getting the start. And as most predicted, the front court pair is going to be Lack and Zadirko, while Mercedes slots in at the 5. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Start forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots.
And one thing you'll notice with the Hornets this season, a younger starting lineup than most. Only 2 seniors started for this team.
Well, Danny, their coach put every starting spot up for grabs before the season. He made every player earn their position. A few juniors and even a sophomore stepped up. You have to love the future of Hornets basketball with the talent their underclassmen have shown.
Vlad Dermanenko on the wing, covered by Junior, and down it goes for 2.
Dermanenko taking what he sees on the offensive end of the floor. Nice job capitalizing from this area.
Outside, Day. Black. Here's Junior. Now in the scoring column with that juice. 1 of 2 this game.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Pass to Dermanenko. Erickson to the paint. Junior with the block.
On defense, Junior can get very tenacious. Here he manages to completely shut the shooter down with a big block.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
And with Erickson, guys, you see his release, and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problems putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance in sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
Now here's Dermanenko. He's guarded closely. Erickson can't get it to go. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to Junior. They get a hand on it, and it's stolen away by Dermanenko. And here's Joe Levesque outside. Shoots and misses. 0 for 1 to begin the game. Here's Marceda. Quarter defending.
Fantastic read by Junior. We see him picking up the game more and more out there.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Outside Levesque. Knocked loose. In the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
Pass to Erickson.
And Dave Zadirko with the block. The work ethic of Zadirko on display. Great job hustling and timing the block just right.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in this game.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first.
Like a lot of players from Newark, Junior plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's out to prove there's just as much talent in North Jersey as there is across the river in New York.
They're running. And the basket by Indra.
It looks like they're going to have one of those games where you can do no wrong.
Well, they certainly haven't done anything wrong at this point. Stretching the lead into double digits already. Wow.
Now a timeout called by Burton.
Trying to stop the bleeding.
No choice but to call the timeout. This is part of his strategy. It's part wake-up call, too.
And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing. He'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
Pass to Dermanenko. Now here's Erickson. Shoots over Lack. Here's Porter. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot 2. It goes on James Marceda. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And the first one drops. And so he makes both at the line that time. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Junior. Here's Zadirko. And the rebound paying off as they pick up the second chance points right there.
Look how the Eagles rely on Zadirko. He always gives 110% of offense to keep the play alive and ensure they score.
Up top, Erickson, defended by Lack. Pass to Porter. Returns it to Erickson. Inside. Laid in with a nice cut shot the glass. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hard work.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport. But the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
Here's Erickson. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Hornets star Erickson knows when to get physical. Fights against the defender to get his shot off and draw a foul.
He doesn't get the second one.
And working themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get their offense going.
Plus the second benefit is it might get somebody in foul trouble along the way. That could pay off too. I like when Junior takes initiative. Being aggressive, getting the lead, act on the drive.
That one misses, so he splits the free throws. The Hornets trail. Luan with it, guarded by Zadirko. Bobby Erickson for 3. Offensive rebound. And Dave Zadirko with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Quarter number 2 and just under 2.5 minutes played so far. That shot a little beyond his normal range. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
And the second free throw is good. Now Luan. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Dave Zadirko.
Good job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Rebounding wins games, and that's exactly what we're seeing tonight.
I love the energetic play from Junior. Defense fails to contain him and prevent the slam.
And a foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now, having picked up a couple fouls early, he's forcing his coach to have to make a decision.
Here's Carter. And Dave Zadirko with the block. A kick out to Indra. Junior, Luan covering. Here's Junior. And it's Burton grabbing the rebound. Now it's Carter outside. And here in the second quarter, we approach 4 minutes played. Outside for Erickson. The three-pointer is off the mark. Well, the Eagles were hoping someone would step up and take the shooting guard spot. Seems like Junior might be that guy.
And he might be a bit rough around the edges at first, but you can see the instincts are there for him. It won't be long until he looks like a natural.
And so here's Burton. 11-point game. Pass to Erickson. Shoots a three. Can't hit that one.
Unfortunately, he just has not found a rhythm offensively.
Here's Junior. Off on the layup. Shot clock and game clock separated by 5. Erickson can't get it to go.
He's gotten totally cold this quarter. Can't seem to get his shots to go.
Here's Zadirko. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the dime.
He's really getting into a groove offensively after going scoreless in the first.
Outside Erickson. And the run. The shot, no good. And so that's the end of the first half.